welcome back to the Hive and the Dynamite watch parties. I will take all my praise right now. Thank you very much.
You
Welcome
want
to
it right now?
Peggy.
I think you should wait a few minutes till we get some more witnesses because this is worth the wait.
That is
because
that
you
is
need
very true.
all of
Good
the
point.
witnesses, all of them, because I'm about to make a scene. Just so you know.
Oh boy, and I was meant to be unbearable.
Excuse me, you do not get to upshine me. Like, this is not how this works. Are you new? Anyway,
Apparently.
future man, how are you?
Pretty good. Yeah,
Good.
not too bad.
Good.
How did you find All Out?
You know what? It's one of those things that I don't know the last time I watched an AEW pay-per-view where I was not happy. Like, I think they're always consistently good. Like, yeah. Obviously some surprises, which this is why I'm praising you. But you know.
There was some surprises that we didn't expect either. Did Jungle Boy got you, didn't he?
Yeah. I cried a lot this weekend over wrestling. We talked about how I'm an emotional nonsense person to start with, but yeah, I thought it was predictable that Jungle Boy was coming back. I did not expect it to hit me in the feels quite as hard as it did. Yeah, I held it together mostly for fear of JPJ mocking me too much, but yeah, I was a mess. I was a mess.
Josh
Hey,
is in the chat. Let's see how deranged and depraved he can get this week.
Oh, excuse me. It doesn't matter what happens. It's all going to come back to a weirdo edit to me. So one of my friends.
There's no weird out of context cuts there.
Are you stalking Kyle Fletcher? I was like, between that and the guy in the crowd like 2 weeks ago, I'm like, come on. Oh, I laughed so hard. It was so good.
As soon as I was scrubbing through and I came across the Kyle Fletcher's really young, isn't he? I was like, oh, there we go.
You're like, yeah,
there's
that's
the
perfect
clip.
for her. There we go.
And then I just had to figure out how I could make it make sense within everything else.
For the record, anybody who is listening, that fan fiction was about Josh and CJ. It has nothing to do with me and Kyle Fletcher.
I'll let the record show that that's not what it sounds like.
And then I was like, oh my God, I'm a cougar. And I said that to somebody and then they were like, like, okay. Yes. Chris Statlander means Jamie gets all the praise tonight because he is so smart.
Correct.
That's just your pre-praise.
As I told Karina on the podcast last week, everyone should just listen to Jamie more.
Okay. How did she feel about that?
She did not agree.
I'm on her side, just so you know. That should not surprise you, though. So. No, it wasn't. Josh said, "Okay."
Also, before the show begins,
yes,
TK has a big announcement. What are we predicting?
I assume what I want: women's tag titles.
Yes.
That's what I want. I think it would be a good bet that it's women's tag titles based on how they're building a lot of the women as pairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're not going to do what?
Yeah.
Oh, God, what is Josh doing? Oh, Be Wild?
I think tag titles is like women's tag titles is.
There we go. Jamie's the last person anyone should listen to.
Wow. That's rude, but okay. Yeah, I think women's tag titles is like the obvious option.
Either that or wonder if we'll get a women's like Continental.
That was my other thing. Like it's Continental Classic time, Continental Classic season. Maybe they just do a women's version as well to go alongside it. Like
I would love that.
Owen. That would be cool. And I could also just see it being random, like, oh, you know how WWE are doing Saudi Mania? Well, we're going to do this big indie showcase weekend thing.
I feel like they're going to do that anyway, but I feel like it's still so far away to really be pumping that up right now. So
yeah, that's 2 years away. It's a bit hard to. You can't like say, oh, and tickets are on sale now.
Wednesday, and you know what that means. We are here at the AEW Dynamite Watch Along. We have not been canceled. This is week 4. 4?
4 or 5, yeah.
We made it. 4.
That was a lot of pyro.
That was a lot of pyro. Big announcement. The fallout from All Out. This should be a fun match. And yeah, TK just like dropping matches like crazy today. I just saw you put it on Twitter, like Hangman versus Moriarty.
This one, Brodito and the GOA.
Did you see that Ricochet and GOA together are called The Demand?
They kept saying that on the pay-per-view. I was like, what is that? That's a weird name.
Yeah, I saw it today and I was like, is that official? I saw that they registered a trademark for it. And I'm like, okay. This has got to be Orange Cassidy, right? Joining the conglomeration. It has to be.
Yeah. If it's not, we look like fools.
Well, it's okay. It comes off easy enough. It's like, whatever.
You're Canadian. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's just regular attire.
Part of my wardrobe. This is my formal wear. Yeah.
That'll be a good match too.
Yeah.
Hangman and Moriarty.
Stacked Wednesday. Just like a random Wednesday. Stacked. It's good.
Well, with their roster, almost every week should be stacked.
To be fair, yeah. So the next pay-per-view for these guys is Wrestle Dream. Yes, Dream? Yeah.
Yes. In like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's the 18th, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, I realized that they were super close together. I was like, oh, damn it. TK, give me a chance to save some money.
Yeah, last year it was on the holiday, like on a Thanksgiving weekend, and I was like, oh, it's fine, but I'd rather not have it on the holiday weekend so that I can actually, not pay attention to my family and watch wrestling. But to be fair, I usually don't see my family, but last year I did fly home to see my mom. It had been quite a few years since I'd been home to see my mom for the holidays, and then this year I live like 4 hours away driving, so I kind of have to go. So,
yep. I assume it was like the Canadian Thanksgiving, correct? Not American.
Yes, the real Thanksgiving. Yes.
So yeah, that's why he just was like, we're putting it this day. We don't care.
Yeah.
There we go. The Demand. That is a terrible name for a team.
I
don't get it.
Okay. That's a thing. Yeah, I always joke about that. It's the real Thanksgiving because it actually existed here before America, but whatever. They just like to copy us. It's fine.
Learn something new every day.
And also ours is in October, which makes sense for harvest season. It doesn't really make sense. Like November, we have snow, right? So, hey, Scott, how's it going?
Stuart's selling his nan for a Christmas Day wrestling show.
That's wild.
That's not very nice to you,
Hi, Stuart. How are you?
Also, what other watch parties do we have coming up on the Hive this week?
We have... I think it's just
You've got
NXT
one.
No Mercy on Saturday. I was trying to think if there was anything before there so I could actually do it in order so I didn't get yelled at. I think it's just Saturday, the NXT No Mercy. Josh and I working together for the first time. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a good one. Yeah. The card's shaping up pretty nicely as well after last night.
Yeah, last night was cool.
You know what?
I loved the way they teased all the TNA people in the NXT parking lot, which is the dangerous place on earth.
Yeah, and then they all just showed up and just beat the crap out of each other at the end, so. I love Josh. Hello, Stuart. I'm a big fan.
America copies everything. It's just what we do.
Yeah.
You also like to make things up.
Also, yeah.
Well, at least the Supreme Leader does. Yes, I saw the Iconics in the crowd, Josh, and I knew that would get you very, very excited.
Yeah, I guess after the show went off, they did the whole iconic pose in the middle of the ring and stuff as well, so.
I hope you're prepared for your ears to get blown out when they arrive on No Mercy.
Stuart, no autographs. I'm working. Really? Working? Isn't it like 1 a.m.? No, you know what? I don't want to know.
He's also up until like 4 most days.
That is also true. That is also true. Brandon, I'm not sure if you're in the chat, but thank you for posting on Blue Sky for the watch party. The demand.
The other thing,
hate it.
It's a weird name.
I hate it.
The other thing we may get today, Scott, our supreme Oompa Loompa, likes to make shit up. Correct. Might have to go and eat some Tylenol, see what happens. I love the matching gear for Brodito.
Yeah, that's, I don't want to say new, but I don't think I've noticed Brody wearing the matching gear before.
No, I think Brody's is new. The mask is definitely from the pay-per-view.
Yeah. Josh, I would lose my whole damn ass if they show up at No Mercy. So I'm fully prepared to rip the earbuds out. Like if I see them, like I'm just going to be like,
yeah, mute the speakers.
Yeah.
So the other thing we may get today, we're in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Stat has a big match that she's most likely winning quite comfortably. Do we get some shenanigans afterwards with a certain doctor?
Do you think she's actually going to show up? Like, what's your percentage? Do you honestly think she's going to show up?
I'm like 50-50 on it. I wouldn't be, like, I'd be happy and surprised, but I also wouldn't be surprised if she didn't show up. Like, okay. It's just that the fact that she's been back on the podcast circuit and like interview circuit and stuff, I'm thinking, okay, she's gearing up for it.
Mm-hmm. I see that. Yeah. I could see that too. I don't know. Everything I'm seeing today indicates that she's not, but I would like that. I would really like it to have her show up. For sure. But, I mean, she's got over a year left on her contract. I thought I saw.
Yeah, easily at least. Like she's been out for basically a year.
Yeah, because they said at least a year and then plus injury time, right? So. Yeah, sorry, Hart. I did see your message. I was going to reply. And the women's tag titles or women's C2, we were talking about both earlier, actually, just when we first started as well. I could see one. I don't know about both. I'm not sure if Tony Khan's that brave to like come out swinging like all the women's stuff, but I'd like it.
I don't think we get both. I think it's a one or the other situation. Or you like do a sort of a blended version where the women's C2 this year is the tag titles.
Do you know what? I wouldn't hate that. And then it sets it up for future C2. Wouldn't hate that.
And it allows the women's like tag division to actually be built properly with all the teams having an interaction at some point and setting up future storylines rather than just a one and done single elimination tournament.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was like alarm set. I was like, it's not. I was like, what are you doing? And then for the Friday, they're doing the a way out. So this is where I get to make it weird. Get ready. Timestamp this. No. Stuart and Josh will be breaking out of jail together where they've been cellmates for a while.
Got to take note of that.
I would also like to point out that I was informed by a little birdie that if they were in jail together, it would be a matter of who turns on who the quickest, not who would help who escape. So, enjoy. Yeah, I agree, Hart.
That does seem accurate for Josh and Stuart, though.
Absolutely. Stuart, damn. You love it. Josh, pause. Hold on. Wait, yeah. I could absolutely see that. And I don't think Stuart has played it. Josh, have you played A Way Out before?
I hope neither of them have, because that's a game you need to experience the first time.
National Cherries Jubilee Day. That's a good one, Zach. Thank you. Years ago,
Go
once.
cherries.
I love A Way Out. When it first came out, I played it a ridiculous amount of times because it's the one you can invite a friend for free. So I had so many people that wanted to play it. And I'm like, I own it. Who wants to play it? I'll run through it with you. So it got to the point that I could do autopilot, basically. Let's pick up all the achievements, all the trophies, whatever along the way. Let's go. And people were just like, okay, it's just a quick completion. I'm like, yeah, we can run through it in a few hours. Like, if you don't care too much to like wander and discover things, I will just tell you how to complete the puzzles. Let's go. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a fun game.
You play with integrity? Okay, so do we want to talk about It Takes Two? Because
He played with integrity. He just never read the instructions.
yes. Yeah, there was a whole lot of what am I doing or where am I going or
What have I got to do? How do I do that? You're just like, if you
will not
read
be
the
a speed
instructions,
run.
you've been fine.
No, that's fine. And the first 2 times I played it through to play the story and learn everything from both sides, like both characters, because they have different storylines. But then after that, I just became basically a Sherpa for people who just wanted achievements and trophies. And that's fine. I don't mind doing that because I like the game. I don't mind being a Sherpa. It's fine. That's what I thought too, Scott. I thought I saw someone post that today. But Brit may be in town. So, I mean, that feeds to the whole, like, okay, so she may be in town, but
It's worse if she doesn't show up and she's in town.
Josh, you killed bees. I'm still heated. Yeah, to be fair, I forgot about that part of the game. I knew there was a part where we had to fight like wasps or bees or whatever, but I forgot about it. And then when you were there and we were doing it, Stuart and I both kind of felt bad about it, to be fair.
We feel awkward. We're doing what we shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, as Josh is watching us and we're part of the hive, it's like, ooh, awkward.
To be fair, that's kind of what we're like most of the time.
Burn
on
it from
show
the
when
inside.
Josh is here.
Yeah, just burn it down. Yeah. And so Shibata is out. Did I see he was medically suspended? Is that what I read?
Oh. That
Medically suspended. And I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Because he was attacked at the pay-per-view, wasn't he?
Yeah. But like, what
Yes.
does medically suspended mean? Does that just mean not cleared? Because that feels like something different.
I think it's basically he's not cleared, but it's like playing into his whole brain injury stuff, I think, where
Maybe.
he got hit in the head, so we're just going to suspend him until we're certain that he's okay. We'd prefer he just takes time off just to be safe.
Josh. To be fair, I run this shit and still burn it to the ground.
Yeah, he was starting fights on the Raw watch party over cheesecake and dessert and ice cream cake.
Up. I wasn't gonna bring cake up because that's a heated topic. I always get nervous when we're watching like the Raw watch along, and all you say is, "Peggy, this will continue on Wednesday," and I'm like, "Oh shit, okay."
I can't even remember what we were talking about on that.
Okay, whew.
It was something to do with cheesecake, I think.
It was about cake, whether cake is overrated. I'll just.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you don't like cake. You're weird. Who doesn't
It's
like
not that
cake?
I don't like cake. Cake would not be my first choice of dessert. Those are very different things. I'm a fat girl. I will eat all the cake. Like, I mean, this is not a body by salad. Like, come on. Like,
We are 14 minutes in. I think I have 3 minutes worth of clips.
that's okay. Some week there won't be too much. You'll just have to go back to old streams and be like, oh yeah, that was that. That was say what you want about me, but leave the cheesecake alone. That's funny. Look, I didn't say I hated cake. I said it would not be my first choice. Those are very different things.
Okay.
There's
I'll
very
allow
few
it.
desserts that I will not eat, to be fair. Like,
I still want that
that makes sense.
AEW Soul tracksuit.
Haven't found out where to find it yet.
I think they're basically like a team outfit for their staff. But TK, sell them, you'll make money.
Yeah.
But AEW never been great at the merch game outside of just t-shirts, so
It's not it. And the worst part is when you go to shows, like the merch is so bad. They're just so limited, right?
yeah, it's like 6 shirts and a bunch of signed action figures. Half a dozen replica titles.
Yeah. I'm just
What the hell, Josh?
I just like I really like Burdito. I'm glad that they retained.
Such an unexpected pairing that worked.
Yeah, I think we were talking about that last week. When they first put them together, I was like, I don't know. And then I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. First time I saw them together and they do that move at the end. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, this totally makes sense.
That works.
Mm-hmm.
Also, with my breakfast this morning, I need to settle a debate.
Okay.
Runny eggs or like hard cooked eggs?
For what you had? Or in general? Because
in general, if you had the preference, which way are you taking your eggs?
Over easy.
Good. See, Karina, you're the weird one.
Yeah, over easy is always the choice for eggs because that runny yolk makes everything better.
Yeah. Karina is a cook it until they are dry.
You know what? That's fair too. America has very different eggs though too. So yeah. Jamie needs to start making 2 highlights a week. The Peggy one of them, whatever. Whatever the fucking shit the chat
The out-of-pocket shit that chat says would just be a Josh highlight clip at this point.
So Josh is asking for his own highlight reel.
When Bryn's not here, it's literally just Josh saying the atrocious things.
That's okay. And I'm trying not to read some of them. I look, I'm like, nope. That will make the highlight reel. Depends if you have teeth or not. What do you mean? Like for eggs? Like even hard cooked eggs shouldn't require teeth, really. I mean,
even Karina's like scrambled eggs cooked to the point of almost being crispy are still don't need teeth.
Crispy scrambled eggs?
Oh yeah, she cooks them till they are cooked.
You know what? To be fair, I would still eat them. I mean, like, if someone wants to cook for me, I am not going to complain. Bandito is such a weird person to have in this match with these 3 because this is just a lot of man in this ring right now. Shut up. I say it and I hear it.
Yeah, Bandito's in this match, he's the one of these things is not like the other. Did you break yourself? Oh, yes. That moment when you say something and make yourself laugh so much. Oh boy, Josh is about to hit us with something totally unhinged. You got yourself real good. Holy cow. Is this the 3rd stream in a row with tears? Josh, you have a task on the No Mercy watch party.
I got this. I don't. Yeah, we have to keep it going on Saturday because this is going to be like a streak now, right? So
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this has now become a thing. It's the
And to
Make
be
Peggy
fair,
cry streams.
this is normal behavior for me. It's fine. I will cry to the point that I will just like, yeah, lose my marbles. It's fine. I love that. Actually, I don't even know if oh, where's Brody? There he is. Okay. I'm afraid to scroll chat for fear. I couldn't move chat because I was like, I can't. If I'm not okay now and someone says something, I'm not coming back. I'm just gonna be like, bye.
Oh, they were all nice. They were all checking on you.
Oh, I'm fine.
Josh asked if you're okay, and Karina said a moment for your sanity. That's not bad.
I don't know. I don't even know what set me off. That's the worst part. I think the fact that I know what I said and I couldn't stop myself from saying it.
As it was coming out, you were thinking, "Oh no."
I'm just like, I'm just gonna make my own timestamps and save you the trouble. Oh my god. Oh, look how cute Willow is. Oh. So did you see that there was a video floating around of the AEW roster trying Canadian snacks for the first time?
I did see that. I haven't watched it.
It was fun. Because everything, of course, is, I mean, it's normal to me. But Bandito eating them, lifting up his mask and like shoveling food in so no one could see his face. And Brody was like, "Do you see the face? See his mouth? We saw it. We saw it on camera." And I'm like, Jesus.
I will admit I have seen Bandito without the mask. As a handsome man.
Oh my goodness.
Who is the third man?
It has to be. It has to be. I'm reading chat now and I'm like, okay, I'm fine. Cannot divulge that information.
Gotta squeeze that juicy information. I think Willow's trying to give us a hint too with her outfit.
I could see that. And I like when they talk to Hologram and he's trying to tell people things, but he's like doing it with his mind. And the people backstage are just like relaying the information like they can just read his mind. It's like, okay.
I forgot the sunglasses. Hologram looked so ridiculous with sunglasses on.
Yeah, it's weird. Oh, see, we keep seeing this. The clone thing. Yeah,
That
so I
has
had
to
to
be a
turn the mic
collision
off for
reveal,
that
doesn't
because
it?
the squealy noise that I make when I laugh that hard is just, no, not acceptable.
Oh, look at that. Brian's in a suit.
What? They're all
Professional
like,
Brian.
yeah, all three of them in suits. What's going on?
I also realized that this is a venue that is one of those weird ones that's flipped.
What do you mean? Like,
Normally when the camera's facing the ring, the ramp is on the left of screen.
yeah. Is this reversed?
The ramp's on the right of screen.
I didn't even notice.
It always wigs me out.
Peggy's going to die on stream today. I mean, it was a good run. I had 4 weeks. I mean, that's more than anybody could ask for, to be fair. That'll be the thing next week. Josh will be like, we can't do this anymore because Peggy almost died last week.
Hey,
Oh my God.
at this point, I'm pretty sure Josh is just looking for excuses to cancel us.
Nah. We're the flagship. No, absolutely not. Can't wait to talk about wrestling on our show. Okay, sure. You saw that when you were like, do I need to follow up on what happened last week? So
God damn it.
oh,
Scott, you just broke my heart. That's annoying.
That is, oh, that's too bad. God, I can't even see out of my glasses, the tears.
Hopefully it's not a bad injury.
I didn't see anything about that. Where did you see the story?
Because I was so looking forward to that.
Yeah, because we were talking about that a couple weeks ago now, right?
Yeah, I assume it will be a collision thing when it happens, because that's kind of like the hologram show. But Google that.
All right, so we're in a commercial, so I would like to read my statement praising Jamie, if that's okay.
Okay, I'm all this.
Are you sure?
Correct.
You're like getting ready. Would you like to timestamp this just in case? I, Peggy, am reading this of my own free will. Last week on AEW Dynamite Watch Party, Jamie predicted that Statlander would win the AEW Women's Championship. And since he was correct, I'm obliged to inform everyone that he is, in fact, the smartest and most charismatic co-host of the AEW Dynamite Watch Party on the Hive. Thank you.
I will accept that, and that will most certainly not open the clip next week.
You blame JPJ for what? What did I miss? Oh, don't even talk wrestling. I don't even talk about wrestling on the show I host for Raw. So if you guys are canceled for that reason, I was canceled 7 weeks ago.
Sorry, Josh.
Also, how are your Bears doing?
They won last week, so I finally remembered how to play football.
He didn't pay me to say that, but I was told that I wouldn't be allowed back if I didn't say something nice. And everyone knows that Jamie's a bully, obviously. So
you're the one that was bullying people last week.
I don't recall that. I remember that was edited out of context. I love Harley with the little whiskers. Like he needed the boost. I had to give him this. It's just this one thing, especially since he put it in the highlight thing and that he was going to be insufferable. I'm like, let's just get it out of the way.
I can't help it when I've got the big brain and I just know what's going to happen before it happens. Just wait, we get a doctor appearance.
I'll prepare a statement for next week. Every week is going to open with me telling Jamie how smart he is. The open challenge for Hangman.
This will be good. I'm a big fan of Moriarty, even though most people don't seem to be, apart from Brian. My good friend Brian Danielson is also a big fan of Lee Moriarty.
He's a big fan of yours, too. I heard he thought you were amazing. I'll add that to my notes for next week. I used to do this podcast like a million years ago that opened every week with me apologizing for something I did the week before. Yeah, that's sort of where I got that from. I'm like, I'm just going to do this way.
Did you see at the post-show press conference, somebody asked TK about like why Hangman calls it the men's world title and whether that should continue?
Was that this press conference or was it one before? I know Hangman has spoken about it before, but what was the official statement on this?
They said they weren't sure if it was going to continue, but they do like that it has been so well received by Hangman doing it, so it may moving forward. I think it should. It puts them both on the same level.
I agree. And I think the fact that Hangman, who is like the men's champ, does it just makes it feel that much more important. So,
hey, Robbie Eagles' appearance. Not the greatest appearance on TV that I think Robbie would have wanted, but
Josh, as a woman, it means a lot. Yeah. I'm just like, I don't. I just don't understand why you have to label one and not the other. Label both or label neither.
Yep.
Or name it something different.
Yep. They're either both the world champion or it's the men's and the women's.
Yes, exactly.
Not one or the other. I hope we get more ROH when they come back to Australia. That was one of the funnest parts of the show when they were here.
So what was that?
The Ring of Honor taping that they did before the show. Just because it's a good excuse to get like Australian indie talent on the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because that's really the only time they get to do it, except for like some of the dark matches, right? Like, you know,
they didn't even have a dark match. It was just the ROH Global Wars taping, and then went straight into Grand Slam when they were here. So. The women's division I can kind of understand, but it is a bit redundant. Like, as soon as they walk out, you go, oh, it's clearly a separate division. Unless they're going to go full intergender, like PWA and stuff do here, I do get the delineation for the divisions, but not the titles.
I label them both or don't label either, I think is what, yeah.
I think one thing that they could do that would like make it a little bit less jarring when they say the women's division is if they also did like weight classes in the men's. Like they do in like CMLL, where they have like the heavyweight and then they have the welterweight and stuff like that. Like, and kind of like what they did in TNA with the X division, where it was like a separate style of wrestling. Which I guess they do in ROH with the pure division, but AEW they don't. It's kind of just everyone is in everything.
Yeah, I think that'd be interesting. But then do you have wrestlers that are confined to their weight classes in that way? Or would you have it that like certain titles were in the weight classes? Like how would you try to define that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's where I really like what TNA did with it being the X division. It wasn't, what was their tagline? It's not about weight classes, it's about something else.
Oh, Ella asked the question. I know I saw Joel ask the question about getting Vanilla Baby or Love It On Me for Blake Christian, which I love that he asked the question. I didn't watch the press conference. It was a long enough day already. I was just like, if there's anything important, I'll just see it online later. Like, they're just always so long.
The X division, it's not about weight limits, it's about no limits.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can understand that.
So it's more about, styles, not weights and classes. So, like, I think they could do something like that, which is what the pure division is as well. It's more like the style of wrestling, not anything defining about the human being.
Right. When's the last time Lee Moriarty was on Dynamite? Has to be a while.
Yeah, it's been a little while. Actually, Josh would probably be all over what the X Division tagline was with the Impact Intact.
Yeah, I didn't see that match, Scott, because I was still alive doing the watch along for All Out. And I didn't go back and watch it because I just can't be bothered, to be fair.
I have heard it was atrocious.
It feels like a waste of time and a waste of one of Cena's dates, but what do I know?
Yeah, my task for later today is to watch the women's match, which I've heard is great.
The Io Stephanie match?
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, that and the mixed tag were both very good.
I want to go back and watch Mystico and MJF as well.
That was really good. That was very, very good. Stuart, I read your comment as about it's. I read it as it's about no class, and I was like, that sounds about right. Like, it's just not no classes, but I just read no class, and I'm like, to be fair, my eyes are still blurry from crying, so it's like.
You're just trying to get clips now, aren't you?
No. No, I don't even know what I did. This is the worst part now. See, this is the best stuff because I'm like, what? Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like having one of Cena's dates taken up by that match just felt like meh. And then to build this match with AJ over social media versus actually any build because he won't be on TV until Perth is just like meh, whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of like it doesn't help anyone. Cena versus Lesnar, who does that help? I guess it
I saw that
was good promotion-wise for like the mainstream ESPN crowd, but
ESPN did not love it. They didn't love the show, and they definitely did not love Raw this week. If you saw that as well, Scott sent me the review, and I was like, "Ee, that's gross."
They hated Raw.
Yeah, not great. And I love that ESPN is just like, "This is garbage," and it's like they're,
At least it shows that their editorial team is not paid off.
That is true.
That they're still free to say what they want. Okay, Josh, you can handle that all by yourself. I am not getting into that debate.
What is? Oh, I was like, what's happening? Like, oh, never mind.
There are some scary human beings that live in Perth, and I don't want to mess with them.
I don't. My Australian geography is not great, to be fair, but everyone is just. All I know about Perth is what Josh tells me, so I'm sure it's not all entirely true, but. It's very expensive, though, from what Josh said, to do stuff in Perth. So, I mean, not only getting there, because it's on the other side, right? Is it on Western?
So, yeah, they're on the West Coast. They are the most isolated city in the world. And because the main industry there is all the mining around Perth, the incomes are crazy high. So, everything is just like, okay, we're going to make everything crazy expensive.
Yeah, that's the same with any place that's isolated, and having something like an event like this there, and everybody's got to fly in, and then everything is expensive while you're there. Like, Josh, are you having any moments where you're mad that you're not going, like when you're seeing what the card's being built as, or are you still content that you're not going?
I was kind of mad when I saw AJ Cena.
That's sort of what I was thinking as well. Every day. Yeah.
It's okay. You get to see WWE in Melbourne and then me in Sydney, so get excited.
See?
You get a 2-for-1 special.
It's been 40 minutes. I'm just not. Just done. You get all your clips already.
But yes, Josh, I also have no money, so it'll be a cheap date, Valentine's Day. Don't be expecting too much.
Don't expect to be romanced.
No whining and dining over here.
Valentine's Day is just a commercial nonsense holiday. As much as I go on and on about love, yeah, it's just a commercial nonsense holiday.
Oh my goodness.
Not doing it.
That is bait.
That right there, bait.
It's a trap.
At least I recognize that one.
Yeah, that's a trap.
And you know what? That's, I think, the biggest thing for me too, Scott, is like, I'm glad that everything is on Netflix for us for WWE, because I would be livid to be spending $30, $40, $50 for a 5-match card. Mm-hmm. We got 13 or whatever it was on AEW. Lace for my money.
Yeah, and it's like, what, lucky to be 2 hours and half of that is ads?
Exactly.
Like, they don't feel like pay-per-views. They just feel like TV specials.
Sorry, I'm just following along with Josh's commentary. I'm just like... Nope.
Hmm. He's a bad man.
This match is actually a lot longer than I thought it might be. I like to see them giving Lee Moriarty some time because, like I said, I don't think he's been on in a while. But the worst part about the commercials and stuff for the WWE stuff is that we don't get the commercials here, right? So, like, the worst part, you know what I mean? Is this like we just get blank screens or things muted out or whatever, and it's really, really weird to me.
Yeah, the generic like hold music.
Yeah. So, like, whatever. So it's just a lot of
prefer commercials at that point.
Yeah, a lot of downtime when you're watching it. Which makes it weird if you're doing any sort of a watch along for it, and you're just like.
Yeah,
no surprise that Hangman retained here, right?
No. But yeah, I like that they made Moriarty look pretty solid there. His style, like,
yes,
countered Hangman's hard-hitting stuff, so it was good. And that's another crappy part about, like, the WWE one's having 5 matches. Like, I can't imagine flying 5 hours to Perth, spending 4 or 5 days there, $2,000-$3,000 worth of money to go to that, and then be like, oh, cool, I got 5 matches.
It's just a very... Yeah, it's a lot of money to spend on a trip for, you know, something like that.
Yeah, the only reason I would go to Perth at this point is for the EPW Super Show on the Sunday. Because if you're going to Perth and you're not going to that EPW Super Show, you are dropping the ball.
So this was obviously after their match. What did I... Oh, no, wrestling is not making me cry again. Nope.
Get the tissues.
Just, Bryn said she finally watched All Out and saw the Jack Perry Luchasaurus thing, and she said she got a little emotional about it too. And I said I was not prepared for how much that hit me, but the crowd was so good, like singing along and stuff. Like the crowd wanted that back, right?
Yeah, it was that needle drop that got it. It was like, okay, yep, that made it cool.
Yeah, I think that him throwing the belt in the crowd, and we had talked about that when Killswitch, Luchasaurus, whatever, first came back. I was like, that was Jack Perry that revived him, right? And then, you know, everyone was like, yeah, I think so. And then other people were like, no. And then so when they showed that, I was like, I felt vindicated. I was just like, yeah, I'm not that crazy.
I wonder who caught that belt too.
Yeah, the fact that he threw it in the crowd. And if they were
asked to return it or if they got to keep it.
I would say they get to keep it if he threw it in the crowd, wouldn't he? I would assume so.
Yeah, I have seen reports of at some shows like that where the security will go and like ask for it back and give them something else in exchange.
I don't know. That seems
screw that.
shitty,
I'd be like, you threw it in the crowd. I'm keeping it now.
Yeah, that seems very like not great.
I don't think it's something AEW would do, but it's definitely something WWE have done. Like, can we have that back and then you can come backstage and do a meet and greet and stuff? Mm-hmm. No, I'd prefer to just keep this unique, one-of-a-kind piece of memorabilia, thanks.
Yeah, I would. That would be cool, actually.
Even if I don't try and profit off it and sell it. I would like to just have that in my office.
Yeah. Did you see that backstage segment between Eddie and Hook? Yeah, Eddie and Hook. Where Eddie was like praising Hook for checking up on him and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked that. I thought that was really nice. He's talking about how he said I had 2 phone calls because he said he couldn't leave Ortiz. Was it Ortiz out? Yeah. And then he was talking about how kind Hook was to him and stuff. And, you know, and I was just like, you're putting Hook over, and this, I love that. Right. Like, yeah.
Yep. New Yorkers stick together.
Yeah. I love that. What a weird ad.
Oh boy, what unhinged ads are you getting?
It's for Buckley's cough medicine, but she's like making the weirdest faces in the mirror, and I'm like, this is strange.
Yeah. I assume Josh posted that, or it might be the bot, but yeah, don't forget to grab some clean energy with Dubby. No sugar, no crash, just focus and fuel. Use code The Hive for 10% off at dubby.gg. So yeah, support them, support us. Josh might buy us AEW Plus.
Oh, what are we doing here?
FTR?
FTR. So does Beth show up again? And do we think, is Beth signed for anything, or was that a one-off?
I could see that just being a one-off because it was in Canada.
Yeah.
Dax's nose is still busted.
Mm-hmm. I need to actually order TNA for or NXT for this weekend. TNA is also this week on Friday. I don't think we're doing a watch along or anything on the Hive.
Josh might buy us AEW Plus. Very unlikely.
I mean, wishful thinking, right?
You don't have to order NXT, do you?
No, I meant TNA. Ordering TNA is what I because
what the hell?
I moved
The
from
one
Edmonton,
program they
and
have
it's
that's not on the streaming.
Yeah, it's in Edmonton, so my friends are actually sitting front row for the show. So I want to order it just to watch, to see them, so I can be like, I'm missing out on all this.
I wonder if there'd be any crossover with NXT for that.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think
what has to be after that.
What I'm really curious about is that the NXT pay-per-view is Saturday, but they're also taping a TNA show Saturday. So there definitely won't be any crossover there, because I don't know where No Mercy is. I don't know where the show is, but the TNA show is being taped in Edmonton as well. So I love that he's got the All Out shirt with Cope and Christian crossed out on it.
Yeah, that's cool.
What starts at 9 p.m.? TNA or NXT? Scott?
So NXT is in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, Josh is somewhere in Florida. Fort Lauderdale. I've been there a couple times.
I did see that apparently TNA have some tapings in and around Orlando coming up, but they haven't announced a venue. They just know that there's Florida, Orlando dates, but they don't know if they haven't announced a venue, so it would be like TNA doing tapings from the Performance Center would be wild.
That seems small for what that is, though.
What did I do, Josh? Why am I being yelled at?
No idea. At least it's not me this time. Yet.
Or maybe they run. I wonder if TNA, like, if that Full Sail thing was them to, like, get them in the door of, like, you guys run Full Sail, we'll run the Performance Center, and then.
You said the same thing as
crossover
Josh,
stuff.
I think, at the same time. I think that's what he's.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah,
That's
TNA
okay.
is late because it's at like their normal start time, but in Edmonton, which is on Mountain Standard Time, so it's like makes it very late. So it won't start till like 10 here. He doesn't even work here. That feels like a Mean Girl reference
You
again.
don't even go here.
Yeah, which of course Josh chastised me for never seeing Mean Girls. I will make it
What?
happen. Yeah, there we go. Go ahead. Have a go.
That seems like a very you movie.
I agree. I think the trouble is that I was in a different age bracket when it came out, like than sort of their market. And then I did see the Broadway show of it. So, and I know like all of the pop culture lines and stuff like that, but I'm just, but I will watch it because yeah, I'm going to watch it and I'm going to substack my thoughts about it because I'm just, when did Mean Girls come out? Like, I feel like that's been out. We're watching NXT Mean Girls on the weekend, not No Mercy.
Well, you lost one of your Mean Girls today, apparently.
No.
JC.
Oh, okay. I was like, which one are we talking about? Because
not
you
JC.
know what I'm not
Jasmine.
talking about. Jasmine is not resigning.
Not
yes.
resigning, yeah.
It's her choice, though. So I'm happy when people leave on their own terms. It's not that she's not being resigned. She's not resigning.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. 2004. Good Lord. That was a million years ago. Now I know why I missed it, though. So that whole year was a blur.
I did see she said their 3-year deal was not going to cut it financially. Well, geez. Did they lowball her?
Well, either that or maybe like because she was talking about how she really wanted to, do other things as well, right? So,
Yeah.
Here comes Willow.
You know what match I would love to see?
What's that?
Willow and Beth versus FTR.
Yes, I would like to see that as well.
Now, wouldn't that be a low-key banger?
All right, Josh, have a good day at work. Be safe.
Have fun, Joshua.
Joshua, the full
We
name.
will absolutely not get unhinged now. Gloves are off.
Okay, we're talking about Beth, so let's see.
Oh, yeah. It's Beth Copeland in AEW. That's weird.
Yeah, I was just, I think they just referred to her as Beth on the show, didn't they? Yeah. I think Jasmine was literally, well, I don't know about what do you mean progressing. They clearly offered her a 3-year deal, so they must have been interested in keeping her. But I mean, what is she going to do unless they're splitting her up from Fatal Influence? Yes, they. You have a moment you're like, is that right? Is this the right one? Yeah.
Mhm.
If she's just going to sit there in the trio and be the third.
Yeah, the one that's always taking the pins because we don't want either of the other two to lose.
Exactly. I am curious though what the contract was though, if she said not financially viable, because I don't know what wrestlers make, but
Yeah, I'd be interested to see what it was like.
yeah.
Either she had too big a sort of thoughts on herself, thinking she would have got more, or they just gave her the standard and she was like, no, that's not cool.
Or they
Or
gave
they
her less
lowered the
than she's
contract.
making. Yes, that's what I was going to say. I wonder if they offered her less than she's making now. And I don't know if I would stay for that either, right?
Because
Like
I wouldn't be shocked if now that TKO is kind of running it,
that they're really sort of
if all of the deal structures have changed and she was like, eh, nah, that's less than what I was on before, so I'm good.
speedball.
I love all the clips that Speedball and MVP and the Hurt Syndicate are putting out.
Yes. So this is the next match again, because we've already seen this once, right? Or was that was a trio or a triple threat, whatever.
Yeah, I wonder if they're doing Jet Speed and Willow versus FTR and Stokely. That'd be cool.
Also, let's get the women's tag belts announced and have Willow and Beth make a run at him.
That'd be a heck of a team to hold those titles first.
He can't even say a conglomeration. He's like stumbling over the word.
So if it is the women's tag title tournament that we're hoping for,
Yeah.
who do you think are the first champs?
I mean, before this past weekend, I would have said Stat and Harley, but Megan and Penelope, maybe.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm trying to think what other teams there are. Anna Jay and Tay Mello would also be interesting.
You could have two of the Triangle of Madness. I mean, I guess in theory,
Julia and Sky, but like,
because Tekla's kind of doing her own thing.
I also wonder if they want like one of the bigger name stars to have it.
I'm trying to think who. I mean, you could have Willow and I don't know who would Willow pair up with though. Like I said, other than Beth. Now that we've talked about this now, but I'm just thinking now that Stat's got the belt, how do you like? You can't really have her in a tag. Well, I mean, you could, but like, could you have Tony tag up with somebody now?
Tony
you could
and
have
Mina maybe,
or Athena coming in to do something. I mean,
but then you get into the whole like, if Tony gets it, it's just we just keep booking the same person as the top thing. So it's like,
yeah.
If you did the Sisters of Sin like Julia and Sky, and have them only win it because like Tech was always there helping, you could justify it that way.
Bunny was back this weekend at Mystery Wrestling. You're right, Stuart. We watched Mystery Wrestling on Sunday, so that was cool.
But then that puts her and Penelope in a weird spot too, because it's for the last 6-8 months she's been with Megan, so you can't just bring Bunny back and put her with,
unless you end up with the trio there, or Megan makes a singles run, which she probably should be doing anyway.
Did you see the photo of Bryce Remsburg's? Did he just eat a tack? Ew.
It doesn't even surprise me. I wasn't looking. I was just like,
ew. Did you see the photo of Bryce Remsburg's shoes after this match?
No.
Oh my! They looked like they were metal. The entire soles were just thumbtacks.
The fact that
no wonder they were slipping around.
When we were watching it, I was like, they're wearing. Oh my god, he's still He's got tacks all in his. You hear them walking up the stairs.
Yeah, there you go. You can see the
all
bottom of
wearing
his
white,
boots. They're
you know
just
what I mean? Like
tap
because for
shoes.
that reason. Like it's wild. Who's Okada fighting tonight?
It's the trios.
Oh yeah.
Time to get some juice.
I was like, is it? I'm like, oh yeah, it is. This was like an hour ago we talked about this.
You ever wrestled anyone like Hechicero?
I've actually fought Hechicero. And then he
Yeah,
just
done. I
stopped. He
wrestled
doesn't say
Hechicero.
anything else. He's like,
Yeah, that's right. You did too. Shit, I'm an idiot.
I actually loved that. That was great.
Look at these goddamn guys in their awesome clothes.
I know. The Don Callis family, though, always looks like $1 million, right? Like, always.
Some stylish fellows.
Yeah. How did you feel about that match with Okada and Takeshita and Ska?
Awesome.
Excellent. Yeah, it was
That was
excellent.
great.
Oh no. What's Don doing?
I didn't realize the guy from CMLL was so young.
Yeah.
It's like 20 something. I was like, Jesus.
Mm-hmm. He's, yep.
That's not fair. You can't be that young and that good. He probably started when he was like 4.
That was he putting over
no.
Mel again? Oh yeah. Mel's made something new, has she?
Not yet. Oh boy.
I've been painting.
Oh boy. The full family?
I'm just not prepared for this. Yeah, Scott, I could see that as well. What is this going to be? Oh!
Oh, crap! Hey!
He ripped through the canvas. I love it. That's fantastic. Oh! Just over it.
Hey, see you, rookie.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. This will be fun.
I
think this is like the worst kept secret when they talked about him backstage and everything, and then they were like, "Oh, the mystery about him, like the guy we just talked about." Okay.
I love all of his Titan screens. Media offline.
Yeah. He doesn't have the black jacket on though, so I win.
I know, disappointing.
Maybe you should have shown up in the proper Canadian tuxedo.
Well, it was either black or white. I don't have a blue one.
So you give me heck for showing up in the Canadian tuxedo, and then you don't even show up in the Canadian tuxedo?
It's denim. It counts. Just elevating it to a new level.
I would like to inform you that you do not get to talk about my country this way. Sorry, I gotta look this way, so I'm looking at you for the clip. You do not get to talk to me and my country that way.
That's what I do.
I forget that I'm reversed, so if I look at you, I'm actually looking away from you, so I'm like, no, hold up. You gotta remember that, Stuart, for when we do the clip later as well for your video.
And yes, I agree. Takeshita is 100 being turned on, I think.
Yeah.
Because Okada works so much better as a heel.
Yeah, I agree. Conglomeration is conglomerating.
You flying oranges.
You just... So my mom loves WWE. She's watched for quite a while, but she's not really watched a lot of AEW. So when I was home visiting her last year, Wrestle Dream was on and stuff. And so I was introducing her to AEW and stuff. And Orange Cassidy happened to be on. And she's like, I don't get it. I'm like, it's okay. You don't have to. It's fine. Because he's just so like not
Nonchalant.
like just he doesn't he's just
To be fair, though, at times, some of the stuff he does, I think, is probably harder than actually looking like you're trying.
yeah. Well, I
Like
think
the hands in the
you're-
pockets, like
yes.
nip-ups and stuff. I'm like, that's got to be near impossible.
Well, and I think if you have your hands in your pockets and stuff like that, and you're trying to do anything, like your center of gravity is very different. Your
Yeah,
balance is
throws
very
all your
different,
balance
right?
off.
So yeah.
Yeah, my mum is a big MJF fan.
Nice.
Not really. She despises MJF.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my mom hasn't watched enough AEW to form opinions, but she hates Cody Rhodes, and she hates LA Knight. That's all I know.
Stuart just encapsulated your mum's response to Orange Cassidy perfectly.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Have you met my mom, Stuart? Because that seems like you may have.
But yeah, my mum hates MJF so much. Karina bought her an MJF action figure for Christmas one year.
Incredible. So she does not want to be in your mom's good books, is what I'm hearing. I want to buy my mom something Cody Rhodes. Well, so everyone will love this story because I'm just a troll to my mom. Is that she was using my alternate Netflix account when I was home visiting her. And so I set it up and I made Cody Rhodes her profile picture. And she didn't know how to change it. Because my mom is tech savvy enough, but not tech savvy enough that she wants to mess around with stuff that, you know. So because she said she logged in and I just changed it to like Cody Rhodes one day and didn't tell her. And she was like, I hate everything about this. And I'm like, get my mom a neck tattoo? Okay. I feel like that's not a thing, but
I feel like that'd be very hard to do.
I also feel like I can't imagine my mother having any sort of tattoos. That feels weird, but I don't have any. So, I mean, if my mom had more than me, I don't know if that'd be a little weird too, maybe.
Especially Cody's tattoo.
I love this story about his tattoo though, when he talks about how he didn't know it was going to be that big. And then when he stenciled it on, he was afraid to tell the guy that it was too big. And so he just had it done. I'm like, what? Like, why would you do that? I'd be like, no, this needs to be like 50% smaller at least. Like,
yeah, but that design, it has to be big because it's so intricate. Like,
it's just,
it was never going to be small.
It's not right. It's just not right.
Literally, he could have put it anywhere else on his body and it would have been fine. He just picked the worst possible spot.
Okay, spam phone call.
But yeah, as I said to Karina, 2 more wins and I got to get a new tattoo.
2 more wins for what?
For the Sharks.
Oh, I was like, what are we doing?
I'm like, 2 wins away from our second.
I get to praise you? Because if that's the case, I'll just praise you every week until you can get your tattoo. I don't know how this works, but
2 wins away from our second premiership. So if they can win this Friday and then next Sunday, I have to get 2025 tattooed on my foot.
Just 2025, or are you getting the shark?
I've already got the logo and their first title, the year of the first title. So I just got to add the new year.
That makes sense.
Which I want them to win, but I also don't because tattoos on your feet hurt.
Wow, man. I always talk about getting a tattoo, like every milestone birthday. I keep thinking I'm going to get one. And then I keep chickening out. Because one, I can't decide on anything that I permanently want to have on me. And I'm indecisive. You only get one first tattoo.
Correct.
So, like, I overthink it because that's who I am. I'm an overthinker.
Yeah. Incredibly addictive.
I heard that. And I don't need that because I have an addictive personality already. So...
Yeah,
And then
get
I
it
think
done.
that
And I
money's
was,
vacation money. Like I play that stupid game all the time. I'm like, I could go travel with that.
yeah, I went into the tattoo place the day after they won the first title because it was their first ever in
Hmm.
like 40 something years. So like,
Hmm.
yep, getting that done. Uh, as soon as they did the first line on my foot, I was like, oh no, this is by far and away the most painful tattoo I've ever had.
Oh yeah. I always think kneecap tattoos must be very painful. They just feel like they would be painful.
Yeah, anything where it's like directly on the bone
Hmm.
is not great. But I think the foot was bad because it's like all bones and tendons and stuff. So there's really no
Nothing.
spot on there
Yeah.
that doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was nuts.
Briscoe's going a lot more gray than he was, or maybe it just maybe he's just not
Stress of 9 kids will do that to you.
ridiculous. Like seriously.
You see
So
what I
what
mean?
was
Like
Orange?
everything's like flipped. Even the tag corners are all like backwards.
Yeah. What was yeah, okay, yes. Now that you said that, because I was like, this looks weird. What is it? What was Orange Cassidy out with? What injury?
I can't remember.
Because he's been out a long
Shoulder,
time too,
maybe?
hasn't he?
Was it shoulder? Or was it just like an accumulation of things?
Oh, that's also possible that he just could have been general, need some time off to heal up. You know what I mean? But
Because
having him off with everybody else also off is tough.
there was a point there after like his TNT run where he was defending it every week in crazy matches against everyone, where he was
Hmm.
wandering around
Torn
just
pec, Scott
covered in
said.
that kinesio tape. So it was like,
Yeah, Scott said it was a torn pec. So
that makes sense. Yep. Torn pec in March 2025.
so yeah, so 6 months. I don't know if that's normal. I am not any sort of person who's anything about injuries. So
I think that's about the same time that Cody was out with his. 6 to 8 months or something.
sounds right.
And Cody's looked horrible. Stuart, you are a fool.
Oh God, what did he do? Where am I? Bryn's not here. We needed a new one. Josh is gone. Someone had to step into the role.
Yep. A torn
Welcome
pec, so he
to
was a
King
peeled
Chaos.
orange. Wow.
Need to have you always have to have someone in that role, right? So Bryn's not here. It was Josh. Josh had to leave. Stuart's like, oh, my time is now. Like, like
Clip that. Clip that, download the John Cena theme song. We're good to go on a part of the clip there.
foolishly brilliant. Look, see, everybody's getting praised today. But mostly Jamie because he's so smart.
Speaking of John Cena, I listened to his album again the other day. Pretty good. It's actually underrated, I think.
Is it? Are you sure about that?
I like it.
I don't think I've ever listened to it.
See, see, Stuart is a man of refined tastes.
He does have good taste in a lot of things.
Just not music, according to you.
Oh, I said I've never listened to it, so I mean, I don't know. Look at this. Jamie rules. Look at this. You're your own little fan club. I'm so happy for you. I love this for you. Now we know who the
Superman
star
Punch.
is. Sorry, the most charismatic of the co-hosts. Dynamite. Considering this week was supposed to be AEW Dynamite with Peggy and no one else, not even Jamie, just Peggy.
Yeah.
Oh well, I didn't expect Orange Cassidy's team to win.
No, that's a total surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't see that coming. Imagine the Twitter uproar if Orange Cassidy returned only to lose.
Can you imagine? I mean, I could see them doing it though. I could see him being like, "Yeah, I'm okay with that."
To be fair, they debuted Josh Alexander and he lost.
True.
And Ace Austin.
Yeah. What's his name? That was Kyle. Speedball and Josh. They had a nice little clip talking about how, you know, they've wrestled a long time and now they were wrestling in Toronto in front of X number of fans and stuff. I thought it was a nice little moment that Scott. Thank you. That's a lot to unfold in that comment.
I love that Carl's even leaning into the pink suits.
Yeah. Oh, look, you got a gold star. Do you have like a participation ribbon? Do you need a trophy? And at least you tried cake? Like, what is this?
Hey, you don't like cake, so I'll take all the tried cakes.
Oh, Eric, you missed it earlier when I just about died on camera and I had to mute my mic and was gone for like easily 5 minutes. And I'm still like right there. So just something like that is just going to set me off and it'll be all over again.
The streak continues. Undertaker, watch out, she's coming for you. That world title match on the pay-per-view was awesome too.
Yeah. Yeah.
The lighting at the start of it was a bit weird.
You think so? I mean, I'm assuming it was intentional, right?
Yeah, it was definitely intentional. I think they were trying to do it so it was like lit slightly differently to the rest of the show to make it feel like a big time thing.
Yeah.
But the ring was just a little too dark.
I could see that.
Because, yeah, you could tell, like, TK partway through was like, pull the plug on that, go back to the regular one, it's too dark.
Peggy was broke long ago. Broke and broken. I'll accept both. That's fine.
Well, here we go. This is where we're going to get the clone.
But if he's not, do you think they'll have a placeholder for him then? If he's not...
Maybe the injury wasn't that bad.
And he could be injured to not take a bump, but still make appearances. Like when Grayson Waller first came up and he was hurt and he couldn't take any bumps, but he could still do like the Grayson Waller effect and all that fun stuff, right? So
yeah, like he could just like show up and that breaks hologram and he loses.
I want to know how they're cinematically going to do that. Like if they're actually going to have some way of like replicating him, like, do you know what I mean? And like have a visual representation of like either splitting or something cinematic backstage. Because I think that would be a cool way to do it for a clone, or he like literally just shows up and whatever it is happens off screen, right? So.
Fool.
What is his
name.
full name? Like, that's my next question, because the way they keep saying that, I'm like,
The protostar Kyle
okay.
Fletcher.
That makes sense, because I'm like, does he have like a middle name that we don't know yet?
And sometimes it's the protostar Kyle goddamn Fletcher. Or by God Fletcher or something.
I could see that.
But yeah, I think it's just the protostar Kyle Fletcher is the main thing. That's next week too. That'll be cool. It's not a Collision thing.
Yeah.
Which means even more likely that we're getting the clone thing as like they're trying to treat it like a big deal, not a put it on the secondary show.
It's so weird. Like I think we were talking about this before about how Collision was never really readily available in Canada before, and now it is. So I find that now I'm more invested in Collision because I can actually watch it, you know what I mean, weekly. So, but to me, it feels like they're really trying to put more big moments on Collision. Like they did a lot of Toni Storm stuff when she was sort of, you know, being crazy and stuff like that. So I think what they're really doing is really making it like a second show, not a secondary show.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, they're definitely treating it as an equal to, or almost an equal to Dynamite.
Yeah.
They're still putting the real big things on Dynamite.
Yeah.
But
well, it feels like, you know, Raw SmackDown, right? Like, you know, SmackDown is not Raw.
It's not like those first few Collisions that were just like, they felt like the New Japan Road Tour pay-per-view shows where it was just like, here's tag matches and all sorts of like random setup things, not storyline stuff. Mm-hmm.
You missed Orange Cassidy. I don't know if you were here for that, Heart.
Yep, definitely missed the OC.
Well, it depends when they left, right? Mm-hmm. Like some people pop in and out, and you know.
Yeah, you most likely missed Orange Cassidy, and then Kyle Fletcher challenging Hologram to a title versus streak match next week.
That's a weird match. Like,
I think it'll be awesome because Kyle has like lucha training from Australia.
No, I mean, as in the stipulation is weird more than anything. Like, because I mean, they've really been protecting that streak on Hologram. So when he loses, we get the clone.
I think the clone
because breaking the streak will break him.
Yeah, that works.
I mean, I could see that, like, you know, or he breaks in the middle of it, causing him to lose the streak. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I mean, he's not winning the title. I mean, no. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think the clone like pops up like from under the ring or something, and then they're both standing in the ring face to face, and then Kyle comes in and just like wipes out the real Hologram from the side and takes the quick pin.
Or does he pin the clone? Like, if they're a clone, they're the same person, right?
Yeah, that would be funny.
I mean, give me the pencil, Tony.
That would give, the real Hologram a even bigger reason to hate him, because it's like, I didn't lose.
Plus, it protects his streak.
He lost.
In theory. Like, he didn't actually get pinned. Yeah, just give me the pencil.
I'm excited for that whole storyline, though, because I think that could be super fun. And then, so you get the whole...
The promos will be non-existent, though.
Yeah, you get the whole, like, clone storyline. But then you get the big, like, Ares reveal, too, of pull the mask off and the face paint. And it's going to be so cool.
Yeah. Is he actually signed to AEW right now?
Mm-hmm.
He is? I haven't seen, like... Is it all sort of like he's signed but not like officially all elite?
He's signed, but they haven't done the graphic and everything. Like, I think it's going to be they don't show him until after they pull the mask off.
Yeah,
like,
I was just going to say.
Ares is...
Because he's technically hologram, like, until then, right?
He's El Clon.
I'm going to see this again. This was actually a really cool little vignette. I'm going to cry again. Just preemptive. I'm ready.
That is one of the things that Jack Perry is really good at. Like,
What's that?
shock horror. He's good at making like mini movies. The kid that grew up in Hollywood with acting parents and friends all around.
Yeah, I like we were talking about this I think last week too about predictions, and I said that we'll probably see Jack Perry, but I wasn't necessarily expecting to see Jungle Boy. I think that's what caught me off guard. I was expecting to see Jack Perry, and I was expecting him to turn on the Bucks. Sure. I was not expecting Jungle Boy, and I was not expecting Luchasaurus. Like, I think that's what caught me off guard. And then the crowd just immediately, like, I was like,
And then
I was
the
not
music
prepared.
dropped and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was not prepared at all.
I sort of half expected him to come back and help the Bucks, but it does make sense that he turned on them because it's like they left him high and dry after he did everything to help them. Deep breathing.
Oh, it's the 6-year anniversary next week. That's cool.
From Hollywood. Great place for Jungle Boy to return. Even though it's fake Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's like Florida also has a Melbourne and that wigs me out.
I was actually surprised to see I didn't realize the 6th anniversary was already. Like, that feels fast for some reason. I don't know.
Time flies.
Is this already the main event?
No.
No, the women are the main event.
Stat's
Yeah.
main.
I was like, had a moment. I was like, what's happening?
Oh, well, yeah, I would assume Stat's main at this
Yeah,
point.
I think so. And that also leans into then potentially
The big reveal. The big, like, return.
Because, I mean, I'm not saying that's not worthy of a main event, but Hangman could have easily been the main event as well, right? So.
Yeah, I think Stat main events to, like, cement the new world champion. And then
Yeah, makes sense.
something big happens at the end.
I am curious. Yeah.
Because especially with only like 3 weeks build to the next pay-per-view, at least like a Stat Brit feud is quick and easy to establish. You don't have to set much up.
Yeah.
Or they have a random Stardom person against Stat and Brit.
What I worry about with Britt is that last time she came back, they immediately put her into the title picture, and it wasn't great. Like, it really wasn't great.
No. Yeah, that match was a stinker.
So that's what I worry about. If you put her immediately into the title picture again, what's going to happen? So Shibata was supposed to fight Claudio, or was this supposed to be a tag match? Because they said Shibata's out and Powerhouse Hobbs was in, but was it supposed to be a tag team? And
I think it was supposed to be a tag.
Okay.
Because it was supposed to be Claudio and Yuta.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, that's what I thought as well, because I was like, was this a change of people, or was it a change of a match? Do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, these are two very strong dudes.
And Hobbs is a big guy if Claudio attempts to put him in the swing.
That will make it incredibly impressive if he achieves the swing.
Exactly. Exactly. I think when I lost my mind crying, I lost my earbuds and everything's tangled around my chair now. I'm like, that's great. There we go. That's better. So they're going to have to stack next week's card then, right? If it's the anniversary show?
Yes, that's generally what they do, I guess.
Yeah. So, I mean, not that this week isn't, but I'm curious what they're going to bring for next week now. We'll have to keep our eyes on that.
Well, yeah, Title versus Streak's pretty big. Jurassic Express reunion return is pretty big.
Did they say who they're fighting or just that they're returning?
Just it's like their reunion.
So I wonder if it'll just be a squash? Or do you think it might just be an appearance?
It might even just be a promo and then set something up for a pay-per-view.
Who do you think would be their first feud?
The Bucks.
You think it would be the Bucks?
Has to be.
Well, couldn't it be Kip and
Kip and Christian?
Not Christian. Wayne. Oh, he's still injured. Never mind.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, obviously, the kill switch part, but no, Christian's with Cope now, right? So that's not a thing. Yeah, that's what I just said too, Hart Wayne, but I forgot he's got a broken foot or something, doesn't he?
Yep.
But we don't know how big that injury is still, right?
He was in a moon boot at the pay-per-view. So
yeah.
Not great still.
Well, I mean, to be fair...
You can wear a moon boot and not be injured, I guess.
Yeah. And how much of that is sort of making it look worse than it is so that when, you know, they could just take the boot off or whatever.
But yeah, that could be one, but I think Jurassic Express Young Bucks that's a pay-per-view seller.
Yeah. Yeah. If that's what they're lining up for. Because if they just show up next week, yeah, I could see Bucks interrupting a promo. And then, so next week is
Or the Bucks, like, maybe they do Jurassic Express reunion, Nick and Kip interrupt, have like an impromptu match, and the Bucks interfere, and that costs Jurassic Express
if Nick
or
is
something,
able, yeah.
Yeah.
I could see them even just interfering just to try to build sort of, even if it ends up being like a triple threat. Yeah, so next week is the 1st of October already. Oh my God.
Well, the first for you. I'll be 2 days into October by then.
Matter. It's not all about you. You had your moment of praise.
I'm in the future.
You had your moment of praise. You only got one. Like it's like a
Sometimes
Spider-Man
I wish I was
thing.
in the past and could see that the lotto results.
So first 8. I'm just trying to see how many weeks we're looking at. 15. So yeah, we're only like 3 Dynamites before the pay-per-view. That's what I was looking at to see.
Yeah, when I saw the dates for it, I was like, oh geez, that's so close. And then I think it's a big gap to the next one.
Well, Full Gear is November, so it probably wouldn't be too long. Maybe a month. Or is it the end of November?
I think it's towards the end.
So you said Hart saying like Jurassic either wins the titles and the Bucks challenge, or the Bucks have won the titles and drop early to Jurassic Express. Who even has the titles right now?
I don't think they put the titles on it. That's not a feud that needs the titles.
No. Who even has the titles right now? Bucks?
Hurt Syndicate.
No. They still have it? No. No. Oh my God. I don't know. I swear I watch wrestling. There you go.
They didn't lose on the pay-per-view, did they?
Yes. They did. Didn't they?
Yep.
They did. Someone in chat bailed me out. I'm floundering. Brodito has the title.
They were literally on the show 2 hours ago.
I'm like, someone needs to bail me out. Like,
God, we're dumbasses.
There's
You're stupid.
I did say you were the smartest person, and then you guys like, God, we're dumbasses. There's your clip. It's right there. Oh my God. I swear we don't watch wrestling. God.
Yeah, so Wrestle Dream is October 18th. Full Gear is November 22nd.
So about 5 weeks, I guess. Ish. Which is a significant stretch between the two.
Yeah, it's at least not 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then World's End is December 27th.
Oh, it's like right. That's right at the end of the year.
Well, last year it was New Year's Eve.
Was it really?
Yeah. Because I watched it on New Year's Day. It was great.
I feel like I didn't watch it New Year's Eve.
Maybe it
No,
was
it was
New
out
Year's
last-
Eve for me, and it was the day before for you. But it
Oh,
was
the
like
30th. Yeah, that makes sense.
it was
'cause I like, I
literally
don't
right
remember-
around there.
Yeah, I think it was the 30th. Yeah, they said that. You're right. They're putting the Acclaim back together. Could be a decent throwaway match for Jurassic Express as well.
Yeah.
Good shout, Stuart.
And then yeah, for 2026 pay-per-view dates, so far we just have All In.
What's the dates for All In? Do they have dates?
August 30th.
30th. Okay.
And then obviously Grand Slam on the 14th of Feb. Which is that a weekend.
That's a rough weekend for people trying to find hotels and stuff, though.
Ask Josh about that one.
Oh, did he have a hard time?
He got one, but I think it was quite expensive. Because there's also Ed Sheeran has 2 concerts on that weekend in Sydney.
Yeah, like across the street or next door. Or
Literally
something?
right next door.
Yeah,
So yeah, it was.
it's the August
Not the
bank
best.
holiday weekend.
Yeah, so the 14th is a Saturday. So we'll be here. I'll be here for the Dynamite party. And then the following one will be the fallout from Grand Slam.
I was looking at WrestleMania tickets, the prices, and I'm like, this is stupid. Like, what the hell is this? Like, it's so
Insane.
like,
Insane.
yeah. I'm not saying I'm not debating going, but you know, why wouldn't I go when I lived relatively close? Now I'll wait till I moved across the country and then decide I want to go. The last year, the
Stuart, we were talking about hotels for Grand Slam, not All In. But All In, London,
yeah,
if the flights weren't so expensive from Australia and 24 hours of travel.
Stuart, you can just buy me a plane ticket and I'll come be your date to All In. I will make that sacrifice.
It's probably a lot cheaper to fly Peggy and than it is to fly me in, just so you know.
It's actually very expensive, probably to fly me into. So, because stupid Canada's air, like we have very limited options for airlines here, so everything is very, very expensive. Like
It's
even
like
when I
us.
was thinking about going to All Out there last weekend, I was like, why is this flight like $600 and it's an hour and a half maybe flight?
Jeez.
Yeah, it's so dumb. Yeah,
Last
being
time I
that it's a
went-
long weekend as well, Stuart, I'm surprised that hotels are. Well, I guess, yeah, because I would think any long weekend hotels all of a sudden have to boost their price.
Yeah, they always
you
bump the
got a
price
few
up.
months to save up. Yeah, I'm not a cheap date, so
You've got almost a year. Yeah, last time I went to see Karina, I was like, do I fly through Canada? Because it was significantly cheaper. But it was also a significantly longer travel time.
it's so hard because those are things you really need to weigh out, though, because your time is money too, right? Especially when you're going to see her and your time is like finite. You want to make the most of the time that you have, right? So, you know, what is this significant amount of savings versus the amount of extra hours to fly? Like,
Yeah, I think it was like about $500 or $600 cheaper. Mm-hmm. But it went from 20 hours of total travel time to 36 hours of total
Pass.
travel time. And I was like,
no,
ugh.
take my money. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of
It
extra
went
time.
from 2 flights to 4 separate flights.
Yeah. That's a lot of extra time for that amount of money. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
went
saying
from-
that the money is insignificant, but, you know, I would
Went
rather
from
have
Sydney
an extra 10
to-
hours.
Sydney to San Fran to Orlando as the direct option. Or then through Air Canada, it was Sydney to Vancouver, Vancouver to Toronto, Toronto to Orlando. And And I was like, oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
Careful, Sweet Tooth is coming for your pack. You better run. Other big talking point from All Out. Pac got a haircut.
Yeah.
And wigged me out. I didn't know who it was.
I don't. Were you in the stream for that when I lost my mind? And I was like, "Who is this?" So I know you were having some leg issues and stuff. So he comes out, and I'm like, "Who is this?" And I'm like, and I had that moment where the light switched. I'm like, "No," but I like it because he actually looks like he has hair. It's not all like stringy and nasty.
Yeah, that looks healthier now.
Yeah, and then someone was saying that they thought he looked smaller. And I was like, it's hard to tell with the big baggy shirt on because we're not used to seeing him wear anything, basically.
It's just because, he got a haircut and he's wearing clothes.
That's so confusing.
Now we just got to see if he can convince Yuta to get a haircut. Oh, that looked like a rough bump.
Claudio, Pac was out a long time too, right?
Yeah.
So
Hangman's good backup for the ops.
It's weird, right? Like,
if you're gonna get backup from anyone, like that's
Pac wearing clothes is just weird. That's what I said to Scott when I saw him. I was like, this is so strange.
Like I got it for the shock factor of the return, but to see him in clothes now is weird.
Wade Barrett shrunk in the wash. Sorry, I just missed that. That's funny. That's fantastic.
He did get the Wade Barrett haircut. Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, we haven't had the announcement yet. Because it's before the women's match. This feels
That's it's
women related anyway, right? Like,
you would think, yeah, surely.
I would have. I'm hoping.
If it's tag titles, do they reveal the titles, or do they save that?
No, save it. I would save it. I would save it either till the tournament actually kicks off and show them, or like wait till the very, very end, or like right before the final, show them off or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see them not revealing them and then having them on like a pedestal for the first match.
Yes.
For like the start of the tournament.
Yeah, like actually show them off then. Especially like
will it kick off
next week on the 6th?
They've been done for ages. Yeah, I think so. You see, XD, that's the other reason I wouldn't show them. Because if they're ugly, then that's going to mar the hype that you get from the tournament announcement. Because that's all anyone will be talking about, the ugly tag titles. At least if it's just an announcement that we're doing a tournament, you'll get a week's worth of buzz for the tournament.
I could see announcing the tournament and then showing them next week on the 6th anniversary show, though.
Yeah. Because, I would assume it kicks off next week with the winners being crowned at WrestleDream.
Depending on how many teams. Yeah, I could see that.
And because it's a WrestleDream, I wonder if they have a Stardom team involved.
I could see that too. Yeah.
This coffee is so cold.
And it's not iced coffee?
It started off the show hot.
Oh, okay.
Too hot. It went from too hot to now it's cold.
Fair. I'm a nice coffee girly, so like I was like, is it supposed to be cold or not? Like,
I can't do iced coffee.
Well, that's just wrong. We can't be friends. I think that's the second time I've said that to you in 4 weeks.
It made the clip the first time.
To be fair, you just said we're idiots, and then there's your follow-up. We can't be friends. I'm curious if I'm all in on this being the announcement, and I'm going to be really irrationally angry when it's not the announcement. So I feel like now everybody's going to wait for me to lose my mind here when it's not the announcement.
As long as
See?
it's
Stuart, you
not,
get me.
they haven't overhyped it like they did with the Christian signing.
Yes. Yeah.
Superman.
There's a big coffee culture is huge in Australia, though. I'm surprised you're not an iced coffee guy. Everybody I know from Australia is an iced coffee guy.
No,
Are you just like a regular coffee, like basic coffee?
I'm a latte guy.
You're a latte guy. Do you hate a foamy latte? Is the question.
Like a cappuccino.
No, like, from Zoolander, but that's okay.
It's been that long since I watched Zoolander. Like,
It's one of my favorite comments because I like lattes as well. So anytime someone with me, I'm like, I hate a foamy latte. I'm more of a cortado person or a flat white. I'm not huge on lattes. A little too much milk for me. Oh, here we go. Come on, Tony.
Tony Blink. Yeah.
Yes.
Heck yeah. Oh, we're revealing.
Oh, we're going to show them right away. Here we are.
They better be nice.
I'm so excited. No one had to see me melt down. That's great. No one needs
I like
to
that
see
they've
that.
given Renee this job too.
I think you had to have you had to have a woman do it. Please be nice. Please be nice. This is all I need.
Please be nice belts.
Oh, okay. I like them.
It's just smaller.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
not,
cool.
Yeah, I was expecting like white or like a different color, right? Like, I love them. And did you notice they don't say? Oh, they do. It has women's.
They
under
do say
AEW.
women's.
Yeah, I couldn't see it because of the glare. I like them. I like them a lot, actually.
This is the moment where I say a really hot take and people are going to like really hate me for it.
Mm-hmm.
Not the biggest fan of the tag titles. Just throwing it out there.
I am curious how this
they're
is
not
gonna
my
work.
favorite title belts that AEW have.
Sorry, what's that?
The tag titles. They're not my favorite design that AEW have.
Oh my god! So when I went to see AEW, it was probably the last time I went, which is 2024. Mina made a surprise appearance at the show in Edmonton, and not many people knew who she was at the time. And her music hit, and I was out of my chair, like just like. And the people I was with were like, "You good?" I'm like, "No." Like I'm just like, of course I'm dancing. Like, yeah. Everybody loves Mina.
I love when they tried to give her a new song, and by the time the match was over, they went back to it. They're like, "Nope." That didn't
Which I
work.
think is wild if you think about it. Like, the match wasn't that long for Tony to have as much feedback. He was like, "Oh, push the button. No, the other button right now." Like, yeah.
It
So I'm
shows
curious
how
what
like
they're gonna do for brackets. I wonder if he'll post something at like 1 a.m. or something, like he usually does. We log off of here, and next thing we're messaging each other, be like, "Oh my god, did you see this?" Immediately.
yeah. So I wonder when they're gonna kick that off, because he didn't say next week. He said
I
like
would say
later
next
this
week.
year.
I would say next week, though.
That new Statlander logo is awesome.
I like that. Yeah.
Don't know how I feel about that shirt though.
I'm looking to see if he said anything like immediately. I like that they're still tying her in with Yuta though.
Mm-hmm. Just seeing if there's any like
That's what I'm doing as well.
response to the news.
I'm not seeing much yet. I just saw a couple of posts. That's what I was just.
Warner Brothers announced another tailgate brawl for October 18th, right before Wrestle Dream.
Which makes sense because they can't really have Collision on the Saturday if there's the show. So they basically put the only thing I don't like about that is that it was running at the same time as the 0 hour. Now, granted, that means there's no matches on the 0 hour. It's on the tailgate thing instead, but I don't know. It's weird to have them running at the same time. And then I'm trying to find out what channel it's on. I'm like,
the thing that sucked is from the looks of it, that the 0 hour actually looked really interesting with the Renee, Bryan, Excalibur dynamic of the like panel talk show type thing. I was like, damn, that actually looks kind of cool, but I'm never going to go back and watch it now.
No, exactly. And that's what maybe they should have done.
Like, why not just put that on an hour earlier?
Yeah. Just do a 2 hour pre-show, which they often do, or like a 1.5 or a 2 hour pre-show. Even if they only did a half an hour of like banter and then the tailgate, like it's still your 1.5 hour 0 hour. You still have your 4. Well, and they put that extra match on the tailgate too that we didn't even know about, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, so like, yeah, I would just start the 0 hour on YouTube earlier.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, trying to find out where to watch the tailgate thing, I was just like, I don't know where this is airing. And then I was like, oh, it's because it was labeled as Collision. So I was like, oh, I got to find where I watch Collision and watch it there. So I was like, oh my God, it's so complicated.
Yes, I saw Stuart had a very similar problem when he was watching it for the stream too. He was watching the 0 hour. And I was like, dude, need to flick over to the other Collision because it's got matches.
Yeah, where the matches are. But we're so ingrained to the 0 hour having matches that I did the same thing. I tuned into 0 hour and I was like, this isn't right. Like, and then I'm seeing things on Twitter with the match. I'm like, oh my God, what am I missing? Where do I find this?
Yeah, there were some wild moments with barbecues and all sorts of things.
Yeah, I actually really liked that. So then you said who announced that today?
Warner Brothers. It's on there. Is it the press release or?
Okay. So they announced it, but obviously nothing official announced or whatever.
Yeah, it's on the press.wbd.com website.
Then the Triller app updated and you gave up. You'll watch the next one? Yeah.
To be fair, it's like last week when I had to watch the 3rd hour of Dynamite was listed as Collision on Disney.
Yeah, because it cut off, right? You were like, oh my God, hold on, I gotta. People were mad it wasn't on there. Where do you watch Collision? Where did you watch the tailgate thing, Scott? Like, this is one of the game I love to play. Like, where in the world are you and where are you watching wrestling? Because, I mean, I start to understand a lot of it. I'm like, okay, well, you watch it here and you watch it here and you watch it here. But did you watch it where you normally watch Collision, which is... I don't know where you watch Collision.
Yeah, it's like before WrestlePalooza, they kept them to put the graphics out of like, if you have this service, you can watch it here, and if you don't, you have to do this and this and this. It's like, why are we making people jump through hoops?
Well, the pay-per-view is supposed to only be on Amazon Prime or payperview.com in Canada, but the Triller app was saying I could order it. But then when I clicked on it to order it, it wouldn't let me order it. And I'm like, well, why are you showing it on the app then? Like,
that's a Triller issue.
Also, why is it so expensive? TNT. There we go. I knew it was something like that. I was like, so that's where you watched. So that's where you watched Collision and where you watched the tailgate, because it was considered like, well, at least here it was labeled as Collision 2.0 or London 2.0 or whatever it was like. So. Yeah, good luck trying to find anything. It's just like, and then if you don't live in the States and you're trying to find where you can watch something, you can't find it because it just tells you like watch on TNT. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I
all
don't
the
have
US
TNT.
stuff.
I literally put where do I watch it in Canada into the search. You know what I mean? You know what? That is a valid that is the comment of the night right there. People are pissed anyway. It doesn't really matter, I guess. To be fair, did anybody else see the thing today with, of course, John Cena and AJ Styles are in Saudi Arabia? Did anybody else see that today? You didn't see that, Jamie?
I saw it.
Oh
People
yeah,
just
because
don't
CJ
read.
posted it in the group. I was like, what? I guess
People
Crown
just
Jewel is just automatically Saudi.
Yeah, people just gut react to everything. People don't take 2 seconds to actually ingest the full graphic. They just saw the Crown Jewel logo and that match and went, oh, that's in Saudi.
Well, and the thing is, you see the Crown Jewel thing, which fine, my brain immediately goes there too. And then of course you see Riyadh season as well in the bottom corner. So, I mean, I get it, but then I also think, are you being intentionally
trolling?
obtuse to get the engagement on social media?
Yep.
And then people, I mean, there's lots of people that I know that were replying and quote tweeting, and I'm like, he's getting what he wants out of this at this point, if that's what he's looking for. So I just don't even bother replying or looking at it. I'm just like, this is, I'll share it with people, but it'll be like in private messaging or whatever, just because I'm like, this is stupid, right? Like, yeah, I don't need to engage in this stuff. Also, anytime I engage in nonsense like that, I end up like my DMs are stupid. Like they're just ugly. And I'm like, I don't need that today.
Yeah, that was just ridiculous. But I knew that was going to be an issue as soon as they announced that it was being called Crown Jewel. I was like, that's going to confuse so many people.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I guess they're keeping the October pay-per-view as Crown Jewel. Fine, but also what? Like, it's not creative.
Yeah, Crown Jewel has always been a
Crown
Saudi
Jewel-a-palooza.
Like, just bring back the, what was it called? Some sort of down under thing.
I'm not even making a comment about this because
I can't even remember what it was called. The one that they held at like Super Showdown.
Is that a thing?
They held it in Melbourne at the MCG. I was like, just bring that name back. That's the Australian pay-per-view.
There's Stuart. Yeah, they said the same thing. The VPN changing location to the UK 20. Yeah, Stuart was telling me how cheap All Out was.
Yeah, that's all it was here too.
Yeah.
$24.99 US.
$58 Canadian.
Wow. I think that's what it converted to Australian for me, so it was about the same anyway.
Yeah. I'm too old to figure out VPNs.
There we go. Trios match next week. John Moxley, Daniel Garcia, Claudio Castagnoli.
I love this trio with Hangman.
Hobbs and Joe. That's a team of killers, right? A whole match of killers, really.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, you were saying that $25 for both, or pounds for All Out and Wrestle Dream included in the bundle. Heck? Yeah, that's what Stuart was telling me.
I wish it was that cheap here.
I actually didn't buy Wrestle Dream because I thought it was going to be the long weekend again, and I am away, so I was like, maybe I'll just wait. I would love for it to be part of my job that I could write off, but since I don't get paid to do this, I guess it's not technically my job.
Mm-hmm.
But if anybody wants to hire me to talk, nothing about wrestling, I would be happy to do that. But we come as a team. Like, this is a joint thing. Like, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, the Triller conversion worked out to, with credit card fees, $38.29.
Is what do you mean normal time? Like actual like
8 p.m.
Okay.
At this stage, yes.
Yeah, I would.
Let's wait and see what the other company does and see if we become an afternoon show.
Does an afternoon show is worse for you, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because it's 10 for you right now, or noon?
It is basically 12.
Okay, so you're an hour ahead. So that's what I was trying to fake, because I was like, I can remember if you're an hour like behind or ahead of me.
But yeah, an afternoon show becomes a 5 a.m. show for me.
Did we freeze for anybody else, or was it just for Eric? Because I thought our cameras were okay this time around. Are you seeing any stuttering, Jamie?
No, fine on my end.
Okay. I said, yeah, that we're a team, and if anybody wants to pay us to talk about wrestling, that I would accept that offer. And if Jamie doesn't want in, I'll take his money too.
Well,
I mean, like, I'm not going to turn down the money, right? Like, all that was at 5 a.m. That's gross. That's gross.
Yeah, afternoon shows are early morning shows for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it was
the regular evening shows are 10 a.m. It's great.
Yeah, I know.
Until daylight savings hits either you or me, and then it all becomes all chaos.
When is your time change?
It'll be soon because we've got a long weekend coming up.
Okay. I think ours doesn't change until we change a bit later than other people. Like, I know Stuart and I were talking about that because his time change is 2 weeks before mine. Mine's the beginning of November, I think.
No, we change next week.
Okay.
October 5th.
So yeah, something to keep note of for everything.
Yeah, we go forward an hour.
Yeah, and we'll go back. So we'll be multiple hours apart. Yeah.
For a month, Dynamite will start at 11 a.m. instead of 10 a.m. And then when you go back, it'll start at lunchtime.
Oh, because, yeah, you get hit with the double change.
Yeah. I go forward, you go back, so it goes 2 hours instead of 10 a.m.
That's
will become
so weird.
a midday show.
Yeah, I never really thought about it that way, that you'll get hit twice because, November 1st. Yeah, I knew it was the beginning of November. It's usually that first weekend because I usually do a charity event that weekend. And instead of 24 hours, it's 25 hours because the time goes back. So,
what's going on here? Oh, I see what's happening.
And then
here
comes Mox.
Harley's about to get killed. Harley, run away!
What is Harley doing? I mean, she's obviously isn't wearing the mask and stuff anymore. So she must be. Yeah, I like that she's doing the seatbelt as her like finisher, you know what I mean, her pin.
I was gonna say now that'd be a tag team that you could run the tag titles on, but then again, it's Stat Marina would be cool, but Stat's already got a belt. We don't want to put the tag titles on her as well. But yeah, if I'm Harley, I'm running away.
Got his ear all bandaged up.
Oh,
I do like that she steps in front of her. It steps in front of Harley, though. Harley hanging on to her. So she's. I didn't know if she would become part of the Death Riders if she won. This is actually a thing. Okay.
Yes, Eric, they did. The women's tag titles are official, coming soon this year.
Yeah. I like them. They look good. Oh. So Yuta's hugging her. Oh, there she is. She's actually embraced him.
Uh-oh.
Harley looks not too pleased about this. Is she about to turn on Yuta? There we go.
Why is he not letting her go? Boom.
The way she was like side-eyeing him, I'm like, yeah, get it. That was great for Moxley, and just leaves and drags Harley with her.
I'm divided on that. I don't think your women's world champion should be running away scared like that.
Unless we're
Particularly
setting up
when the
something with
only-
her in
The only woman on the Death Riders is Marina, and I don't know if the men would be allowed to beat her down.
Is this Darby? Oh yeah, that's Darby. Oh no! What do you have? Is that a flamethrower?
That's a flamethrower. Holy God. This man is a maniac.
Every week it's like, what's he gonna do this week? Thought Mox was gonna challenge Stat. That would have been great. They should have an intergender belt, like sort of like one of those, like, I don't want to say novelty belts, but you know what I mean, like the 24/7 championship where anybody can challenge for it. That'd be fun, actually.
I wonder if that's like a Warner Brothers thing where they don't.
Holy shit!
Jesus.
I should tripped over the stairs there.
That thing would be so hot for the people in the front row.
I was thinking the same thing.
It's like when they have the flamethrowers on the stage.
Yes.
And they shoot up. You're like,
Yeah.
yep, that.
Yeah,
I
if
can
you're right
feel that.
there. So he's just there with the flamethrower, not really doing anything necessarily, though.
To be fair, it's a flamethrower. I think you don't have to do much. It's
Just
just
have to
the
be
threat.
there. That's fair.
No dentist.
Wow, okay.
I almost wish it was like an Inferno match.
They could still add stipulations to it, right?
They'll
Like,
probably just have fire involved somehow.
I mean, it
Flaming
seems
tables
like
and
why would
stuff.
you bring the fire if it wasn't part of it. You know what I mean? I love that they're setting up Wrestle Dream matches already. Considering I'm not saying already. It's 3 weeks away though, and they're just throwing matches.
Mixed tornado tag next
Love
week.
it.
That'll be cool.
Gimme. I love that. That's why she ran away to set that up more than anything. But you could always say she didn't actually run away. She was actually protecting Harley. Like, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you could always twist it that way as well. So, well, there you go. Another one in the books.
Yeah, that was a good one. Nice surprises.
No
some
doctor.
Great announcements that we've been hanging out for what feels like forever, and we finally got it. So very happy with that.
Absolutely.
What else is on the horizon for you the rest of
For
this week?
me, tomorrow tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. I don't even know what day it is. It's Wednesday. I know. Tomorrow I am dropping a review on the Hive Substack for Gloomy Eyes, and spoiler alert, it's fantastic. Then on Friday I am joining Stuart on his channel for the TNA Victory Road watch along, where my friends will be in the front row of the audience on camera, and I will cry when I see them. And I needed moral support, so he graciously invited me to the channel to watch with him. So that was cool. And Saturday you will find me back on the Hive with Josh as we do the NXT No Mercy watch party, and I hope everyone will show up for that. What do you got going on, Jamie?
So tonight I'm on Wrestle Radio Australia reviewing some Aussie wrestling. Tomorrow I will be dropping my review of One Battle After Another, which are easily one of my favorite movies of this year.
That's the Leo
Definitely
movie,
one of-
right?
Yeah, it's freaking good.
Oh, I can't wait.
And then next week we'll be back for this, and I'm also dropping a review of The Rock's latest movie, The Smashing Machine. So keep an eye out for those. And what else? The Buzz next week is another magician, so that'll be also fun.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And the buzz this week is with JPJ from the Hive as well.
Yeah, correct. So lots of sports and wrestling talk with JPJ, so it was a good one as well.
Cool. I want to thank everybody again for coming to hang out. We have such a good chat on here. Like,
Oh,
We have really, really good people that come in, and I really like that. So we're growing something pretty cool, and I love that. So thanks to everybody for showing up again. Anything else you want to plug? Anything else you want to talk about before we get on out of here?
that's all.
Cool, cool. Well, be good to each other, be good to yourselves, and we will see you guys next week. Bye for now.